Hello, everyone. It's Teresa with Critters Crochet and
the Spoonie Stitcher.
Hi, Shannon. We're going to let some people come in before we get started, so we're just going to wait a minute. The number jumped up to 6 real fast. Awesome. Say hello when you come on. Say hello in the chat so we know who's here. Mm-hmm. Right now, I just see a number. I don't see a name.
Say hello. Tell us what you're working on. Tell us where you're from. Or tell us what you're drinking.
Yeah. Flavored water.
Same.
Hi, Kat. Oh, there's my sissy, Kathy.
Hey, I thought I recognized that name.
Hey. Kathy, look, I don't think I've shown this to you yet.
So darling.
It's a love cat.
Hey, Beverly.
Hey, Katie Lou, Beverly, you did make it. She told me earlier she didn't know if she'd be able to make it.
Oh,
yay, I'm so glad. Hi, Lori. Hi, Dawn. Woohoo!
Iced tea and working on my animal blanket. Yes, ma'am.
I've got flavored water, and I have a vendor event that I'm doing 4th of July, so I'm working on.
I'm working
on loaf cats and stress balls with eyes. So that's what I'm busy working on.
Hey, Sherry.
Hi, Sherry. Oh, thanks, Kathy.
I struggled because it's like I don't know what I'm gonna work on tonight because most of the stuff I can't show y'all because it's for fall. So yeah, we'll see what I end up working on.
Hi, Donna. Hi, Judith. There's some things I'm working on too, but it's Decade Divas and there was something else. I can't remember, but I can't show and it's killing me.
I know, right? And we can't talk about it with each other. I don't know if I like that rule. And I came up with it.
Just a second.
My rule.
Hold on. Sorry, guys. I got to answer this person.
Oh, hey, I will say something. One of you warned me. I don't know if it was, I forgot to tell this to Teresa, so she's going to find out live.
Okay.
One of you warned me that somebody is doing something that has to do with like 70s. And they're having their own little thing. But it's like,
really?
Hey, I wonder where they got that idea.
I wonder.
The person who emailed me and was like, did you know this was happening? And I was like, no, but thank you.
Oh, well, guess what? I
bet they're not going to have as many people as we do.
I was about to say, I wanted to be nice. I bet they don't have 38 people joining theirs.
Mm-hmm. See, Teresa and I, you know that friend trope where it's like, Teresa is, I can't say that. And I'm like, psh, I'll say it.
Yeah. Oh, Lori, these things are so fun and easy to make. I can whip one of these out in about 15 minutes. Anywhere between 10 and 15 minutes. They are so, I'm not kidding you. All you're doing is a magic ring and it's 6, 12, 18, 24. You know how to do that, how to increase up to 24. Then you go around, you do 4, chain 2, skip 2, and the other 18. And then it's decreases in the next, and then you do a decrease for 8. I mean, it's so easy. 10, 15 minutes and you've got one.
Oh, yay.
Yay. Good deal. Oh, I cannot wait to see everybody's things they're making. I'm so excited.
It's going to be fun.
I am that person. Oh, yeah. What you said, Shannon. She is that person.
14.
Woohoo! I want to ask you guys a favor real quick. I think I may have Nightbot set up correctly. So if you want to share out your channel, type in Critter. It's just all lowercase, CRITTER in the comments. And let's see if Nightbot's going to share your link out.
Yes. She's got Nightbot. She's trying to replace me.
No one could ever replace you, my dear. Never in a million years.
Yeah, well, Nightbot can't do your Premier Link and stuff.
Yay, you did it! Woohoo! I finally got it right. So there's Lori's channel right there. Good deal. Heather Drew. Hi, I don't crochet, but I love watching Teresa and Shannon and their show. You two are informative, but also hilarious.
Our show?
Heather? Like I've said before, we are here to educate and entertain.
We should put that on the shirt.
Did I not put that on our shirt?
I don't think so.
I don't think it is either. I should have. Well, we'll have to do a second shirt then.
Or a tote bag.
Yes, thank you. Lori sent me screenshots to know exactly how to fill out the form in Nightbot to get this working. So thank you, Lori. So it did work.
Yay.
Yes, be sure to give a thumbs up, guys.
Lori, I got your package. Thank you. I got your package.
Yay. Oh, how cute is that?
So I wasn't going to have a video tomorrow. That was not on the schedule, as you saw. But you sent me the happy mail, and I was like, let's do it.
Yep. Yep. I put this on. I don't know if you guys saw. Let me get it real quick. But We Crochet was having a sale the week before I went to camp, and they had their animation packs on sale. I got mine for $6 a piece, and I checked the site today. The animation packs are still on sale, but they're 50%. They're $7.49 right now, and they were $14.99. So right now they're $7.49. But yes, that's mine. I got the primary color pack. $6 a piece, guys, and there's 698 yards in this thing. I got the primary. I got the Ocean Scape.
Ooh, I didn't know there was a new one.
Yeah, I got the Ocean Scape, and I got the Flora and Fauna.
What's that one?
It's Flora and Fauna.
Ooh.
And I mean, they're so pretty. But I put it on there, so you guys tell me in the chat. I think I want to use it for amigurumi, but I don't know. What else do you think I could use that for and make? I don't know.
It literally does not say, Judith. I have looked all over, and I think it's a 2.
It says DK.
It's where?
It says right there on the front of the band. Well, I don't know if you can see it. It says, but wait a minute. I've got one that's already open. Hold on.
Oh,
right
I see it.
Right there on the band, it's DK.
I don't think it's true, though.
But it's not. It's too thin for a DK.
It's got to be a 2.
It's a 2. It's so a 2. Yeah, it's too thin for a DK. But anyway, that's what I thought too.
Crochet.com.
Oh, Lord, yeah, crochet.com. And they're called the animation.
You want me to grab it?
It's the Knit Picks. Yeah, grab it. It's the Knit Picks animation packs. And like I said, they're normally $14.99, but they're marked down to $7.49 right now. And you're getting 638 yards in every pack for $7.50. I mean, come on. It's a pretty good deal. I'm not affiliated. I just like to share. When I see a good deal, I like to share it. I
think this is it. Yeah, this is it. $7.49.
Yeah.
Nope, let's put it here.
See if I missed anybody's comments. Nope, I did not. Okay.
Whew. Okay.
There it is, Shannon. Just put the link to it in the comments, guys, in the chat. So go check that out. Do you guys like our shirts?
Yeah.
These are the shirts that I helped make while I was in California. Here's the front. Shannon will share the back. And if you watch our lives and you join in regularly, you will know what every one of those mean.
I'm going to stand up and nobody laugh at my dress.
bread? Cables? Secret tiaras. Uterus sweater. Does anyone remember that?
They don't know what secret tiaras means yet.
Oh, no, they don't.
They don't know. That's coming.
No. Yeah, that's coming. You don't know what that means yet. No. Let's see. What have we got? Blue soup and polka dot pants. Woo! Let's see. Lori just made a big Pampered Chef order because a certain someone was having a party. Yeah. Thanks, Lori. I'm having a Pampered Chef party on Facebook. Woohoo!
Did you read it all?
That's a story there. It's for the channel. No blue soup. What is on your right shoulder? I thought polka dot pants, but the other shoulder. What does it say?
Oh,
I can't see it. I thought you said. Okay, it's wrinkled.
oh.
It's wrinkled. Oh, I thought you said Brian.
That was one of my favorites.
So, if you guys watch the live, you will understand that shirt.
If you don't understand, go back and watch her live playlist.
Oh, thank you, Lori, for your Pampered Chef order. Yes. She actually, Lori, here's what happened. The girl the consultant that's doing my party, she contacted me and she said, I'm in the middle of a party and the hostess just said, can't do it anymore. I'm done. I got something that's come up. And she doesn't want the points. She doesn't want any of the rewards. So it was already up to almost $400. And so she said, hey, you want to host a quick online party? I'll give you all these hostess rewards plus whatever comes up.
Wow.
I said, yeah. Uh-huh. I do.
That's what that was the other day. Okay.
Yeah. So if you like Pampered Chef, email me. I'll send you an invite.
Mama does.
Yeah.
Her favorite kitchen timer is Pampered Chef.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I saw a video today. They've got a little tea steeper. And you put your tea leaves in, loose leaf tea in the top and pour your hot water in and let it steep. Then you take the whole thing and you set it on top of your mug and it releases the... Okay, guys, don't laugh at me. I've had that steamer for several months and I have not been able to figure out how to use it because the little booklet that came with it did not explain how to use it.
You just set it on top and it should just
But I couldn't figure it out. I'm telling you. I couldn't figure it out for whatever reason. So I saw a video on it today and I was like, aha, so now I can use my steamer and use my loose leaf tea.
I have one of those from Tivana before they went out of business.
Mm-hmm. Lori, yes, you did. So my party is now over $500. So I'm excited.
Wow.
I'm excited because I love me some Pampered Chef. And it's good timing because I'm getting ready to go through everything in my kitchen because of my kitchen remodel. Woohoo! And I'm getting rid of a bunch of junk that I don't need. And I can fill it back up with Pampered Chef. My husband will love me. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, a lot of the stuff you're like, getting for free. So,
mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm excited. I can't wait to see how it all works out with my party. What?
When is it?
It's happening right now.
Oh,
the party. It's happening right now, and it goes through the whole week. I want to say either Saturday or Sunday is the last day. I have to go back and look. They have meal solutions where I used to get meal solutions doesn't exist and I need a replacement garlic press. I love the garlic press. Back when my kids were middle school aged, I sold Pampered Chef. I used to be a consultant with them.
Oh.
So I've got tons of stoneware. I've got so much stuff from back then that I still am using that is still good. And I just love it. I love Pampered Chef. So if I get to $1,000 party, and we'll see. If I don't, we'll see where the rewards set. But they've got that toaster oven / whatever they call it. It's like a toaster oven, but it's what do you call it? Not an Instapot.
Air fryer?
Air fry. Thank you. Could not think of the words.
I didn't think I was right. I was just going for it.
It's an air fryer. It's an air fryer toaster oven combo thing. And it is not cheap, y'all. Mm-hmm. So I'm hoping, Lori, the air fryer. So I am hoping that my rewards will be enough I can get one of those because that thing looks amazing. I would love to have that. So, yep, Lori, I love their stoneware. Stoneware is amazing.
Hi, Renee. Hi, Carnivore.
Hey, Renee. Hello, Carnivore. Who else? Anybody? Renee, Carnivore? Nope, I think that's only two that I missed. So, what are you guys working on?
Who took advantage of the premiere sale?
I contained myself. I really wanted to. I know.
What were you looking at?
Huh?
Which one were you looking at?
Oh, I didn't even go there because I knew if I went on it, I'd buy something.
No.
And so I'm like, I know. I really contained myself. I didn't. Because I just can't right now. I think, okay, the next sale, maybe, but I just couldn't do it. Renee is sitting outside pulling weeds. You go, girl.
Oh, she took us outside. How nice.
Nice. I'm working on a moss stitch shawl. Cool. Ooh. I saw I don't know if it's Bag a Day or who, but it was just before I got on here. I saw a video. Somebody posted a video and it was called the slanted moss stitch. But I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know how to do it. But I thought that sounded interesting.
A turtle.
Oh, how cute.
Oh, you have so much yarn because of Joanne.
Yep.
Well,
now we've got Hirschner's carrying it. We've got who else? Who else is carrying it? Michaels is carrying it. Hirschner's is carrying it, and there was somebody else.
Mary Maxim has a little bit.
Yep.
Oh, and Annie's Attic.
That's the one I was trying to remember. Yeah. Yes, that's who I was trying to remember. Annie's Attic is now carrying it, and I just realized I didn't put my light on. Maybe this could be. Is that a little bit better? I forgot to turn my light on. Well,
I don't know where it is.
And I had some of this. I've had some of this yarn sitting on my shelf for forever. I don't even remember. I think somebody gifted it to me because I don't remember buying it. But it's this Lion Brand Incredible Ribbon yarn.
Huh.
I think somebody gave me a bag of yarn and this was in it. I haven't even looked. I don't even know if you can buy it anymore. But I saw a pattern on Pinterest for little bracelets. And all you do is single crochet. That's it. So it won't take long to make them.
Hang on. The dehumidifier is noisy and I can't hear
you. So I've got this color, blue shades, and then I also have this one. What did I do with I don't know what I did with the label. Well, the label is gone. I don't know what I did with the label, but this one's called Blue Shades, and I'm not sure what the name of this one is. But I just thought those would make cute little bracelets. And the way she did it, I think you're right, Lori. I think Annie's Attic does have the KC. Yeah, so I'm going to make bracelets out of it, and we'll see how they come out. But she makes a magic ring, and then she single crochets into the magic ring, but she doesn't close the magic ring. She keeps pulling it and pulling it to keep it until she gets enough singles in there to make it the width or whatever, or circumference she needs for her wrist where she can slip her hand through. And then she just weaves in the end and never closes up the ring. So I'm going to try it and see how it comes out. Oh, the corgis were from Joanne.
Oh, okay. Suede yarn. Huh.
Ooh, okay.
That's different.
I think you're right, Sherry. I think it was the Crochet Crowd that put that up. Yep. I think you're right. But I want to check that out and see. I like the moss stitch, and that would be a new stitch to learn.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say something, and it just went. What was it? I don't know. Okay, so do we want to talk about some stuff happening on our channels, or?
Do you want to do your Battle of the Stitches thing?
Oh, okay, I can. I have had.
I'll play them
out. Okay, there's the book, 200, the step-by-step guide to 200 crochet stitches by Tracy Todd Hunter. Hey, Michelle. Hi, Sam. And Heather and I started this, Heather from Strings and Threads. And this month, the month of June, we did a whole revamp of how we normally do Battle of the Stitches. And so we were just letting as many as wanted to join in. And it was kind of getting a little overwhelming the way we were doing it. So we we invite 2 content creators each month to join us. So for July, Nova from Nova Gnome Creations and Lexi from Helix Stitchcraft, they are the 2 that are going to be joining us in July. And our stitch for July is the tall.
alternate?
It's alternate? Number 18. It's tall alternate stitch. Here it is. This is July's stitch right here, the tall alternate stitch.
And then this one was June, the double crunch.
That was the double crunch. I made a little clutch bag with that stitch. So yeah, we're excited because Nova and Lexi are joining us next month, and we are so excited. So what we do now, and
there's no telling what those ladies will make.
There's no telling. I can't wait. I haven't even told the ladies this yet. So if you're watching, you're getting a heads up right now. What Heather and I do is each one of us take one of the content creators and we do it live with them. We do an interview. Excuse me. Michelle, I love them too. They are so awesome. So I'm going to be, and I've got to email Nova and let her know this and see when she wants to do it. But I'll be interviewing Nova. I've already talked to Heather, and Heather is going to interview Lexi. And so one day next month, we each will be interviewing the other. And that we did that so that you guys, in case you don't know these people, you get to learn a little bit of something about them. Okay, get to know them a little bit better. They are awesome people. So stay tuned. We're not sure what days our lives are going to be for that yet, for the interviews, but stay tuned for that. And then if you guys are any of you content creators that want to be part of Battle of the Stitches, you can shoot me an email, or you can shoot Heather an email, and let us know that you want to be a part of Battle of the Stitches. Let us know what month you want to join in. And we will pencil you in. So let me think here. I got to figure out. Let me think. Where was I going? Oh, so if you're new, let me just go. There's my email. So if you're new and you've never heard of Battle of the Stitches, each month we pick out a stitch from that book that Shannon's holding up, and July's is stitch number 18, the tall alternate stitch, and we do a stitch a month. So and we put a video out, each of the 4 of us, Heather and I and the 2 that we invite, we take that stitch and we think of a project that we can make that's unique to us. It's a project, it's a pattern that we are creating ourselves. You cannot use someone else's pattern. It has to be something that's unique to you. So the first Wednesday, we come on with a video. We tell you the stitch we're working on, and we do a tutorial to teach you how to make that stitch. Then the second Wednesday, we come on and we show you a sneak peek. We show you just a tiny little bit of what we're making and see if you guys can guess what we're making. Then the third Wednesday, our video for the third Wednesday, we actually show you the completed project that we've made with that stitch. And we do a tutorial to teach you how to make that project. And then the fourth Wednesday, we go live. Let me back up. After the tutorial, on that same day that we do the tutorials for the project, Heather at Strings and Threads, she puts a poll up just on her channel, and you can go over to her channel and you can vote. After you've watched all 4 of our videos, you can go to her channel and you vote for whose project you like the best. Then the fourth Wednesday, all 4 of us that are competing that month, we come on live, and Heather will tell you whose project got the most votes. And then she does a little spinny wheel, and she picks one person from all who voted and left a comment under the poll. And she picks a name, and that person gets to choose which of the 4 projects they would like to win. And whoever created it, they mail that out to you. If the month happens to have 5 Wednesdays in it, then we hold the voting open for the 3rd and 4th week, and we go live on the 5th week. So it's so much fun. I want so many of you to join in with us on this. So like I said, we have finished up June. We already have 2 content creators for July. So if you would like to pick August or any month after that, send me an email and let me know which month you would like to join. For the rest of the year, as long as everything goes to plan, this will be the August stitch. It's the staggered double crochet. Okay. September will be the easy mock bobbles. So that'll be September. October is a combination one. This happens every so often in this book. It's the alternating eyelets, but there's a 1 and a 2. So if you choose what month, September, if you choose September, you get to pick if you do eyelet 1 or eyelet 2 for September, since they're the same thing. Then October is another double, and it is the brick stitch, but you can choose in October to do the multicolor or the solid color. So you'll have a choice in October too. All right. Then November is the parquet stitch. Whoop, if I can get it on here correctly. The parquet stitch will be November, and then the turtle stitch for December.
That's cute.
So those are the stitches that are finishing out the year. So, you can pick, and if you want to wait till January or February or whatever next year, let us know. But it's a lot of fun. Don't let the idea of a tutorial scare you and keep you from joining in with us. Don't let the idea of creating your own unique pattern scare you into doing this. You can do it. I promise you. When Heather approached me with this a couple of years, this is our 2nd year doing this, which is crazy to me. But when she approached me about doing this, I was like, yeah, I really want to get into designing. I just don't know. It really helped me to see that, yes, I could do it. And I was capable of doing it. And guys, it doesn't have to be, when you look at the stitch and you want to do this, it doesn't have to be some major elaborate project like a massive queen size blanket or anything. You can do something as simple as you could take the stitch and make a granny square or 2 or 3 and put the granny squares together and make something. You could do a dish towel, a hat. I mean, it doesn't matter. Yeah, coasters. Just it can be something quick and small. It doesn't have to be anything big. If you're not a content creator, well, let me go back. For the content creators, if you're not chosen as one of the 2, you can still make something with this stitch and make a video and show us what you've made and show a tutorial. You won't be included in the drawing, in the voting, but you can still advertise about Battle of the Stitches. You can still make something and show it each week, do the steps each week. If you're not a content creator, we have a Facebook page. It's called Battle of the Stitches. And you can post a picture of what you made with that stitch on our Facebook page. And we just did a drawing yesterday on our live for a winner of everybody that posted a picture on the Facebook page. And we do that every 4 months. Heather keeps track of everybody that puts up a picture over a 4-month period. And at the yeah, really. I said, go for it, girl. I'm so scatterbrained. I'd have that so messed up. But she keeps track of it. And then at the end of the 4 months, when we go live, then she also draws a name to win, for somebody to win from the Facebook group. And either myself or Heather sends out some happy mail to the winner. So it's a good way for you to get a little happy mail and just have some fun creating something.
So would the next one be December?
The next one, let's see, we just did this one, July, August, September. Let's see, July, August, October. The end of October will be the next giveaway for that. Hey, Renee, thanks. I hope I'm fun. I hope, well, Shannon and I both hope we're fun. That's why we're on here. Oh, I thought you were going, no, I'm not fun. It's like, what's wrong with you?
No, I was trying not to sneeze.
Okay. I thought you were going, no, I'm not fun.
Yeah, I'm not fun. No.
Yes, you are. But that's what, yeah. Thank you for that, Renee, because that's why we started our channels. At least that's why I started, because I wanted a place where we could talk about yarn.
Sorry.
We could be creative. We could help each other to be creative in this community and have fun doing it. Do it again. Oh, boom. And have fun doing it. So that's what it's all about. Would you like
to? By the way, how many of these lives do y'all laugh this much? I mean, I think we're not the most informational. We're probably not the most famous live of, like, 2 creators or whatever. But I think we're probably one of the most fun.
I think so. Yeah. I think
and
so
we have our own trailer.
And yes, we do. Thanks to the lovely Shannon over here, we have a trailer, and it's amazing if you haven't seen it. Okay, so yeah, she's Shannon has tagged all the content creators for July. She's also put the link in for our Facebook group.
Oh, I forgot the book
over there. I'm sorry.
I forgot the book. Hold on.
Oh, okay. And she'll link the book too. You can get it on Amazon.
Prime Day is coming.
Yes. 8th through the 11th of next month is Prime Days. So they may have it discounted again for Prime Days. So you can get it on Amazon. You can get it paperback, or they also have an option where you can get it through your Kindle if you have a Kindle. So it's pretty cool.
Aww.
Oh, Heather, our besties. That's fantastic. I love that. Yep. I love the Yarny community. We're all besties. It's just fantastic. It's a great group of people to be involved with. So yeah.
For the most part.
I went through that Battle of the Stitches kind of crazy and fast and everything. So you've got my email in the chat. If you're thinking about it just the teeniest little bit, email me, ask me your questions. Don't say no without getting all the information. Ask me if you have a question. Let me know your question. You can even ask me right here in the chat if you want to. Just ask me a question about it, and I'll be glad to answer it. It's very chill. Some of the other ones feel staged.
Well, a lot of people use lives so that they have a big audience and that they can actually teach you something. Mm-hmm. And I don't have a problem with that. But yeah, it can feel kind of uncomfortable. And a lot of lives, they're so big, they don't see the comments.
Yeah.
We try to address every comment we can.
Yeah, we do. And I like to be chill and just relax. I don't want to.
I don't like my channel is small.
It's like, I mean, every once in a while we have a topic that we talk about, but I mean, we usually get off topic.
What?
We're having fun.
What? No.
I like to be just relaxed and chill. I don't, yeah. Let's see.
Although she has to keep me under control though, because sometimes I can get fired up.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Although sometimes I take her with me.
Hey, I can get fired up if I need to.
Mm-hmm.
I there's things that can get me on a soapbox real fast.
Yeah.
Just saying. Oh my. I was going to let you guys know. Let me find the picture because I don't want to tell you wrong. The learning styles that I've been doing.
Yeah.
We have 2 left.
Which one?
Next Tuesday, there's 2 more. Next Tuesday will be the physical kinesthetic. I don't know about the physical, but I definitely am a kinesthetic learner. And musical and auditory.
Oh, my friend's son learns with music.
Yeah. So next Tuesday, physical kinesthetic. Then the next Tuesday will be the musical auditory. And then that'll be it on the learning styles. So, like I said, 2 more weeks of learning styles, and that little series will be over. So I would really love to know what if you know of another series that you would like me to do, I would be glad to. But in the meantime, Shannon and I are going to start a series in July. Would you like to tell them about it, Shannon?
It is a crochet boot camp.
Woohoo!
With 2 teachers.
Well, pull up your bootstraps, people, and let's get it.
1000. We should have made shirts for that.
We should have. We could still do that. We could still do that.
We could, especially for part 2.
Yes.
But anyway, we are going to start back to basics with a 2 because there's 2 of us. Ha ha ha. Yeah. And we are going to start at the very, very, very beginning. Like, what do you actually need to start crocheting? The reason we're doing this is because of her learning styles. We thought it would be really interesting to kind of almost run an experiment of 2 teachers who have 2 different styles of teaching. Which one do you learn better from? So we're going to teach you the exact same stitches. Exact. But how we teach them could be different. Although I think Teresa's going to use something I taught her tonight because she thinks it's really cool, but it's mine.
It'll blow your minds. When she taught me this, I was like, what? I've been crocheting for really seriously for about 10 years, maybe. Never, ever thought of this in my 10 years of crocheting. You guys, stay tuned because this is going to blow your... Yeah. Yep. Okay.
It still won't be the same. What do you mean?
I love that idea. It still won't be the same. Oh, with the moving on from the learning styles, is that what you mean?
Which is ideal. Oh, we don't teach the same. Yeah, right. No, we don't.
Oh, right. We don't teach. And that's going to be what's cool about it. You'll watch Shannon's video, then you'll watch my video. And there may be something that I say that's like, what? I don't know if I understood that. If you watch Shannon's video and you might go, aha, or vice versa.
Yeah.
So,
we're not offended.
Yeah. No.
The goal is we want you to learn and we don't want you to feel frustrated. Here is the thing. I have literally been binging watching other beginner tutorials, and I have to.
Yeah, I'm gonna go shut my door real quick. I'll be right back. Go ahead.
And I have to say, I have seen so many what I would say pitfalls with beginner teachers that the number one thing is they just start. And poor beginners these days. I feel really bad for them because if they find these tutorials over someone like us, they're going to be like, what? What am I supposed to do? And here's the thing. If you find a bad teacher, or if you find a pattern that makes no sense to you, or if you find an uncomfortable tool or something, you're going to give up. You're going to stop. You're going to give up. You're going to forget it. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. But we are going to encourage you to watch both of us because maybe together we even teach you. No, I can't learn. I was like, okay, I understood this much from this tutorial and this much from this tutorial, but putting it together in my head, I think I get it.
Yep.
So,
that's not the one I meant to hit. Sorry.
But yes.
Yes, I do want you to do that. Let's try that again. Judith made a good point.
Yeah.
Yep. And I did that too as a beginning crocheter. When I started watching YouTube tutorials, I watched several. And sometimes the first one I watched, it clicked, but sometimes I'd have to watch several before I finally, oh, that's what that means. Okay.
So I was an adult before I could do a granny square, because everyone trying to teach me and books trying to teach me, I didn't get it.
Judith, I'm glad you didn't give up. I am so happy you did not give up. And that's what I tell people too. Crochet is something that takes practice. Mm-hmm. It's not something that you're going to pick up a hook and a yarn and the next day you're going to, make something. It takes practice. You have to get your tension right. You have to get the feel of the yarn and the hook in your hand. So it's something that you have to practice. So yay, Judith, for not giving up.
And we encourage you to treat this like a class. Watch both of our videos and you have homework.
Yes, there will be homework.
It's homework.
Yes.
Because we want you to have to be practicing this for week to week to week. So we're going to do it on Thursdays in July, starting the 17th of July. And we're going to go through August as well. And we are going to teach you all the basics, starting at what do you need? How do you hold your hook? Parts of a hook. Why does no one teach that anymore? Anyway.
Right.
Uh-oh. There we go. Here's my fired up.
Sweet tea. Sweet tea, Shannon.
Yes, I know. Yes. So parts of a hook. How to hold a hook. Is there a right or wrong way to do something? Spoiler alert.
No.
And what's best for you?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of teachers, they teach a certain way and they basically, even if they don't outright say it, they're kind of saying this is the right way to do it. But is that true?
No.
Not really.
No. Because and I tell this to people that I've taught before, I'm going to show you how I hold a piece of yarn and how I hold my hook. But as you practice, we can't teach tension. No. You can't teach tension. That comes with practice. So the way I show you to hold the yarn and the hook, or the way Shannon shows you how she holds the yarn, it may be a perfect fit for you and that might work. But as you practice, you're going to think, oh, you know what? If I put this over my pinky, or if I do it this way, you're going to find out what feels comfortable in your own hands. And that's perfectly fine because everybody's different and we don't have to do everything the same. Yeah.
We're going to teach you how to control tension, but learning it is up to you. Right. We're going to teach you how certain fingers work and stuff. And by wrapping it this way, I have control with this finger and that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. But the number one thing I'm also mentioned, at least in my video, is one hand controls the yarn. One hand controls the hook. If they try to do each other's job, you won't make a project.
Right. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Yep. And that's why the homework is important. Mm-hmm. Because we want you to practice. We want you to try it. And the more you practice, the more successful you're going to be. So
rhythm.
You do. Yep. Lori said, I didn't even teach math as this is the right way to do it. There are so many. I substitute taught in high school, and I subbed for a algebra teacher. Yeah. I thought, I don't know if I'm doing this. But I subbed for an algebra teacher, and the kids were in there. I gave them their assignment that the teacher wanted to work on. There was some of them, we just don't get this. We have no idea. And he explained it, but we don't. And I said, okay, guys, I don't know how he did it, mm-hmm. but this is how I learned algebra. This is how I do it. And I went up on the board and showed them, and they were like, that makes so much more sense. And I said, well, don't you get me in trouble. Mm-hmm. I said, but that's how I learned it. So, and so it just depends on the person that's teaching, I think.
And the other thing is, I think Teresa and I make magic rings completely different. I'm mm-hmm. almost positive we do.
I think we do too.
I love how you made your tutorial. Thank you for going super slow, but I don't get it. Well, maybe you will.
You might when that part comes up. My way of doing it, my technique might just be the one that makes it click for you. So
some of them.
Yeah, you're right, Judith. Yeah.
The other thing is we have decided that now you know the basic stitches, but some people want to keep going, and that makes perfect sense. So we're also going to have beyond the basics.
Yes.
Things like how to read a yarn label, how to read a pattern.
Yeah.
Gauge.
Yeah, all of that. What yarns work to make certain types of fabric? Depending on the fabric you want, what yarn should you use? What yarn should I use for a wearable in the summer? What yarn I mean, that kind of stuff. So yeah, once we get through with the basics, then we're going to go on to beyond.
Now that one, Teresa, I haven't actually discussed with you, but I was actually thinking that we could alternate Thursdays for that one, because we don't need to teach each other. We're not teaching stitches or anything that's like something that you might get from another person. So I feel like we can alternate.
We could do that. Yeah. Sounds good. Let's see. You have to show multiple ways and explain explain any way. Yeah, that's right, Sam. Yeah. Because there's so many different ways, just as what I'm showing you guys for the learning styles. There's so many different ways people learn. And those 8 styles that I'm showing are just the tip of the iceberg. There's so many out there. So, and not everybody fits into one category. You fit into different categories. And
I'm auditory visual.
Yep. I am a visual kinesthetic, but I've also discovered that I'm social. I've also discovered that studying these learning styles, I am such a social, because I love to collaborate. I love to throw ideas back and forth off of people. And you put me in a group of people in a discussion, I thrive in that. I love it. So yeah, visual, kinesthetic, and social. That is me. Yeah.
Yeah. All of it is helpful.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't want to phrase this wrong, but I think because Teresa was a teacher, and I think because I have worked with kids for a long time, both of us have patience.
Oh, I agree with you. Yeah.
And so we can make those slower, broken down tutorials that frustrate a lot of people. But for a lot of people, it's like, thank you, because I could not see what they were doing on this other tutorial. It's too fast.
Yep.
Or one of the things I saw the other day, this was hilarious. Okay, literally talking, like she shows you something and then she goes, okay, now I would like you to do this 6 times. Like, wait, you didn't show us that part.
Yeah.
And then moves on. Like, something.
Yep. I had someone tell me once when they found out I taught people to crochet, and that's what they said. What? I don't have the patience for that. There is no way. I said, well, I'm not bragging, but I kind of pride myself on knowing that I try to be as patient as possible, because, we're trying to learn. You can't rush through something when you're, oh, hey, Kimberly.
Hey. My friend here, she was in my house and she was like, Shannon, can you teach me something tonight? I was like, yeah, sure. What do you want to learn? And she goes, I don't know. Is a granny square hard? I was like, no. And she said, okay. So we sat there. We realized 2 hours had gone by. Yeah. And she's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you sat with me for 2 hours to teach me how to make this silly little square. And I said, you wanted to learn. And it was fine. And now I just want to tell you something. This is somebody who struggled with making granny squares, and she just couldn't figure it out. And I sat down with her and she figured it out. Okay. She has now made 2 cardigans, a blanket, all with granny squares. Could not be prouder of her.
Yep. Isn't that awesome? When I taught a friend of mine's daughter, she was 12 or 13. And she picked up on it. She really picked up on it. And every so often I'll get pictures or something. Look what I made today. Look what I finished. And it's some of the cutest little, the stuff that she makes is just adorable. And it makes me so happy. Yeah. And I'm so excited to see younger, everybody wants to say, well, this is a granny. This is a grandma craft. It drives me insane. But to see these younger kids that are just like 10, 12, 13, wanting to learn to crochet is so fun to me. I just love that. Yeah.
There was someone in the Woobles Facebook page. Now, being a criminal justice major, they should have blurred their child's face. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
But they put up a picture, and the child was so proud of their third Wooble. And was it messy? Yeah. But were they trying? Yeah. And it looks fine.
And they were proud of it. Mm-hmm. So yeah. My first blanket I ever made, I tried to make a blanket for my daughter. The one corner was a perfect 90 degrees. And then from there on, it just kind of went, it went like this, but then it just started going like the corner down here. It just started going, the other side just started going like this. And it was almost like a lopsided triangle before I got done with it. but I tried, and I thought, you know what? Forget it. I'll do another one. I'll try it again. But I was skipping stitches, and that's when I learned. I was bound and determined. I'm not using those stupid stitch markers. I don't need a stitch marker. I fought it. But when I finally started using the stitch markers, guess what? I had a square blanket because I wasn't missing my stitches. So yeah, I learned real quick.
They're so cute now.
Oh, they're adorable. Oh, look at the beehive. How cute.
Yeah, they're so cute now. Like, how can you resist using stitch markers these days? Because they're adorable.
Yeah, but I use them. I use them all the time now, and especially if I'm using that blanket yarn, because it's so hard to see the stitches. I definitely use a stitch marker when I'm using those.
I need to send you some of the stitch markers I got in one of my magazines. They're huge. They're the locking stitch markers, but they're huge, so they're perfect for like.
Yeah.
I should send you some of those.
Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah, but you guys, I think that this is a good idea for a series. Mm-hmm. And I also think that even if you have been crocheting for a long time, what if watching one of our videos and you go, oh my gosh, because Teresa, just a few minutes before we went live, just went, oh my gosh.
I did. I said, are you kidding me? Really?
Mm-hmm. And she's like, wait, I got to test this. And she's like,
Yep. I couldn't believe it. I thought I had to try it out, and it was crazy. So yeah, stay tuned. That's coming up. You'll see it in one of our videos. It'll blow your mind.
It was fun. It was fun. Yeah,
it's so fun.
I know that a billion people are going to steal it from me, but it's still fun.
It's still fun.
Just remember, you saw it here first.
Right. Exactly. So let's see. We got Battle of Stitches. We got our thing coming up. Mm-hmm. We're going to start advertising Decade Divas next month.
Yes.
So if you're a Decade Diva, remember, start talking about it on your channels to get that word out, because we want to get the word out that Decade Divas is coming up.
And we're going to have our video this month on how non-content creators can participate.
Yes.
Very easy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we've got that coming up.
Honestly, we can just tell you, you're going to email us a picture.
Yeah.
And then there will be 2 times we post, but just 2. And they'll be in our community tab. Oh, wait a second. We don't even have to do that.
You don't have to do that. They've got the community.
You can post in our community tabs now.
You can, because we now have that new one where everybody can go into our community tab and post pictures.
Okay, do that. And then just use our hashtag, so we definitely see it. And we'll just send everybody over there. Perfect. Thank you, YouTube. You've actually done something helpful.
Yeah. Post that. You can now post your own pictures in our community tab. So share. If you make something 70s inspired, send us pictures. Yep.
Just follow the rules, because one person who breaks the rule, I will take your picture down.
Yep. It has to be family friendly. It can't be gory, scary monster, no clowns, none of that. So you got to keep it family friendly, people. Let's see. Trying to think what else is coming up. I'm starting. I'm helping with KK and Kristen from KK Crochet. Starting next month, they're doing Christmas in July. So me and some other content creators are doing this with them. And so for me, excuse me, sorry. For me, every Tuesday and Thursday, and it's just going to be a quick like 5 minute video. It's not going to be anything major. But I'm just going to show you, I'm going to share with you something I've made and the pattern I used for gift giving ideas for Christmas. Oh, so I'll have it's every Tuesday and Thursday. So I'll have 8 videos. Now I think Kristen and KK, they're probably doing every day in July. I've got too much going on to do that. So every Tuesday and Thursday, I'm going to pop up a quick video to show you something that you can give as a gift for Christmas that's quick and easy to make. So Tuesdays and Thursdays next month, you're gonna probably see 2 videos from me each day on that. We shall see how that goes. Lori,
I'm just gonna say, trash bag holders, eyeglasses case, coasters.
Just saying. Oh, Sam, you're doing it too. Awesome.
Wow, you finished.
Oh, Sam finished her Decade Diva project. Yay! Woo-hoo. You go, girl. I'm about halfway done with what I'm doing. So I'm getting there. Lori's been mentioning her Decade Divas in almost all her videos. Woohoo. Good deal. Yeah, I have been too.
I did what I said I wasn't going to do. I changed my mind.
You changed your mind?
My mind.
Of course you changed your mind.
I have to do something that I actually want to make.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. Heather has made so many of my plastic bag holders. Oh my God.
Yeah, if you haven't watched that tutorial, that thing works up so fast. And there's so many things you could do with it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a great bag holder. I love it. Let's see.
I've done Christmas and Halloween, but you can also do them in plain, or you can pick up a variegated yarn and do it so it has some color. It's a very versatile pattern.
Mm-hmm, it is.
I've even made some for my Disney friends. I made a Maleficent one.
Oh, awesome.
And I made one inspired by Brave.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So you can adapt it to whatever your color scheme is and wherever you're hanging it in your house, a holiday, movie characters. I mean, you can do so much with that plastic bag holder, and it's super easy to do.
Mm-hmm. And it makes a great gift because people don't think about these kind of things. Like, oh yeah, I would like somewhere to store all of these plastic bags I've got.
Yes, absolutely. I've got a mound of them down in my laundry room right now, but it's only because I'm with a group here in our county, homemakers, Henry County homemakers, and the group that I'm with, we help out at the fair in August. So we raise money. We have tables where we make food and crochet, whatever, and we sell those items. We do that in November. We do one in November, and then we also do something in August at the fair. So I save up the plastic bags because we always need bags for people to take their stuff in when they. Mm-hmm. So I've got a bunch of them in my laundry room.
But if you made those plastic bag holders, they'd be easier to transport. And when people need a bag, you just go shoo.
Yep. I keep some in my car. Yeah.
Michelle, I want to address that. So I am pretty sure if you take my number for the normal one and cut it in half for your base, and then just follow what I do, but not as many stitches as I do, obviously, because you won't have that many stitches there, it should work fine. Also, your strap needs to be shorter. Probably half of whatever the strap was for the bigger one. But yeah, if you want to experiment and let me know how it goes, that would be awesome. I would love to know that. Thank you.
And then is it November that's our next film to fiber?
September.
I knew I was saying that wrong.
It's fine.
Yeah, September.
Yes. And we picked a spooky movie.
I can't wait to do this one. This one's going to be great.
This is one that I think if Teresa gets excited enough, she will spill the beans.
Well, oh ye of little faith. Me spill the beans? We'll see. Just because you said it, I am going to prove you wrong.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you get someone to keep a secret.
Touche. Oh, but yeah, it's going to be a good one. Our next film with fiber is going to be a good one.
The next two are good, both of them.
Both of them. I'm just really excited about September.
She's really excited about September. I'm really excited about November. So,
yes, Judith, reverse psychology. She's good at that. She really is.
My future husband has been warned.
She keeps me in check because I'll say, "Oh, Shannon, I've got an idea. Oh, I'm going to do this." Teresa, are you sure about this? You know you have this coming up, and you know maybe you should do that in this month instead of that month. And yeah, you're right. Because I get excited. And I jump in.
I have so many friends who are visionaries. Yeah. You know, they picture it. They've got all these ideas. They just want to make this work. And then I'm their friend, the realist, who brings them back down to earth. Yeah. And sometimes
calm down, Teresa. Calm down. Let me explain this.
It's like, yeah. Or is that actually physically possible?
Yeah. She has said that to me before, and then I stop and I think, and I'm like, maybe not.
I don't want to pop everyone's balloon, but somebody's got to do it.
Well, and I did it this year. I said I was not going to, and I end up, and it's not been as bad. It's not been as bad as last year was awful. I about stressed myself out to the max. But I tell myself every year, I'm not going to involve myself with a bunch of stuff. I'm not going to do it.
Especially because you and I decided our film to fiber in like November of last year. And so you'd have 4 projects.
I've got bots. I'm not dropping that. I'm not dropping the film to fiber. I'm not doing that. And I'm not dropping the Decade Divas. So I'm going to focus on those, Shannon. I'm going to be a good little girl this year.
And
fail. So, but the last one that the one I just recently got involved with, I'm going to give myself a little plug here. Okay. You guys saw my video. I think it was it Tuesday? Monday or Tuesday, I can't remember. Anyway, Heather from Strings and Threads contacted me about this company, and it's called Knit Pal. And I am I'll hold. It's cotton to the core. Knit Pal. This cotton is where is it? 78% cotton, 22% acrylic. It's super soft cotton. It has a little bit of a halo to it, but not much. But it's just softer than any other cotton I've ever. It's so pretty. It's so nice. Well, they sell their cotton on Amazon. Mm-hmm. So when you go to their website, when you go to knitpal.com and you click shop, it will shoot you over to their Amazon store. But the person that owns it, she wants to start putting out kits, and she's thinking about kits for dishcloths. So Heather works for them. She does lives for them on Amazon. And they said, do you know of any crocheters or knitters that would like to test our patterns? And so it started off, they were going to have us test 12 of them. And I was like, I don't know if I could do that. And then Heather talked to her, and they decided between the people that agreed to test, they only gave us 2. They said, okay, you do these 2, you do these 2, you do. So I only have 2. I've already done one of them. I've already made one of them. And it's this one right here.
That's pretty.
I think it's so pretty and so cute. And we're testing them, and we're letting them know, was the pattern easy, difficult? What did you think of the yarn? The whole 9 yards, so she can really put these kits together. And so, yeah, I joined in to do that, and I'm about halfway through with the second dishcloth, so I'm about done with it. But there's a possibility that by testing for her, she's also looking for, in maybe sometime next year, she's looking for crocheters and knitters who might be interested in designing some things from their yarn. So I'm this is going to possibly lead me into an opportunity to work for Knit Pal as a designer. So that's why I decided to go ahead and do it. So,
hey, Lexi.
Hi, Lexi, you're here. Hello, hello. What were the Facebook pages you mentioned earlier? Oh, we mentioned the Battle of the Stitches Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
And was it your Facebook page, Shannon, so they could post pictures?
It was your Pampered Chef.
Oh, yeah. Well, we talked about for them to post Decade Diva 70s pictures too.
That was in the community tab.
I'm sorry?
That was in the community tab.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. What is this one? Is this is the one you just posted for the bot? Okay. The one that Renee, the Facebook link that just was put in the chat by Shannon is for our Battle of the Stitches, where if you want to make something with the stitch that we show you for the month, you can make something and put the picture in to that Facebook group. Oh, thanks, Lexi. I'm really excited about it. So I really hope that this really takes off. Let me ask you guys a question. I asked it in my video. They started off with the Knit Pal doing a kit with 12 dishcloth patterns. And we've all told them that's a little overwhelming. I don't really believe people are going to buy a kit that has 12 patterns in it. Yes. So we suggested anywhere from 2 to 4.
4 was great because 4 is seasonal.
Yeah, true. That's a good idea. And that it wouldn't be as much of a cost, and it wouldn't be so overwhelming having so many patterns in one kit. So they're looking at possibly doing somewhere between 2 and 4 patterns. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Awesome.
Yay, she's done pulling weeds.
Hey, Paige. Paige just got off work. Glad you're here, sweetie.
Renee's done with the weeds. She gets to crochet now.
So be staying tuned. They told us that even though we're testing these, I can show them on my channel. I can put a video up about what I'm working on. I can't show the pattern, but I can show you the finished project, and I can talk about Knit Pal in as many videos as I want. So you'll be hearing a lot about that in the future. Yeah, cost is really important, Michelle, because I'll just tell you guys, the original 12 pattern kit, they were going to sell that for $49.99. And I said, that's a little steep, guys. Heather told them that. So we don't know the cost of what the 2 to 3 pattern kit will be, but it's going to be a whole lot. I think it's going to be a lot more economical, manageable once they figure that out. So I'll be telling you that once we get that out. So
I think probably reasonably about half of that would be.
Yeah. So it's somewhere in that range. We just haven't been told yet. They're still trying to work all that out. So, but so yeah, I'm involved in that. So hopefully, maybe designing some things soon. So yay, yay.
Oh, hey, just while I've got you, are you still willing to be a tester for my book?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, Paige.
And if I can ever get my baby blankets going.
Oh, I know.
I know. I really want to get that done, but there's so many things. And
I told you at the beginning of the year, I said do 3. I said at the beginning of the year, I said you should make your goal to do 3 blankets this year. That was before you jumped onto everything else.
This year is quickly flying past our faces.
Yeah.
So that's going to be my goal for next year. For 26, I'm going to focus on 3 blankets and get those things done. And I'll need testers for those whenever I get those finished.
Put it in writing.
Just saying. Yeah.
Oh, yay!
Yay, Paige. Awesome. Yeah, that squishy yarn, I want that so bad. But YouTube's got to send me some money. I need to get paid. So as soon as I get paid by YouTube, that's on my list.
Well, if people watch this live.
Yeah. Yep. If you can, okay. And if you can, I've got the super chats are opened. My membership is opened. If you're able to buy a membership to my channel, guys, all of it. I'm not pushing you to spend money that you don't have. Please don't do that. If you cannot spend the money, do not do it. If you can and you're able, I would appreciate it, because that money, what that money goes for is for me to be able to buy books, kits, yarn, and have more content for you guys. So if you can help out with that, that would be awesome. Trying to think I can't think of. Oh, yeah. And another thing that's going to be coming up, probably won't start until August, but I'm getting a kitchen makeover. Steve and I are going Friday to pick out our cabinets and flooring. I'm so excited, y'all. The visit. Yeah. Visit community. Thank you for explaining that, Michelle. Yeah. $1.26 shipping right now. Wow.
Yes.
Anyhow, wow, that's awesome. Well, yeah, we had a little bit of a leak under our kitchen sink about 3 weeks ago that we did not know was happening. And it's caused enough damage that we have to get the flooring and the cabinets redone. And luckily, homeowners insurance pays for it. We're just going to be out our deductible. Thank the Lord. But we go tomorrow, and we're going to go look at cabinets and flooring and hopefully get something picked out. And then they said it takes about 8 weeks for cabinets to come in. So it's going to be maybe mid-August when they get started on everything. Mm-hmm. And he said once everything's in and they actually start the work of ripping everything up and putting in the new, it'll take about 3 weeks to get all of that done.
Ooh.
So sometime I'm going
chaos.
I'm sorry?
Critters Kitchen Chaos, the vlog series.
I love that, because I am going to document, mm-hmm. and you guys are going to get to see the progress from start to finish on our kitchen remodel. So, Critters Kitchen Chaos. I love it. So, that you'll be seeing.
It should be.
Yes, it's supposed to be. He said 3 weeks. And so if everything goes smoothly, y'all pray it goes smoothly, please. I host our family, my side of the family. I host our family Thanksgiving at my house. So September is when, if everything goes smoothly, it'll be done in September. So we've got a couple of months, little bit of leadway there. If anything, little glitches come up, but surely by the holidays, everything will be done. So, yes, yes. So I'm excited. Everybody's, what kind of floor are you going to get? What kind of cat? I don't know, because I hadn't been to the cabinet store to see what they've got. Right now, when we bought our house, the floor down there is white tile, not cream, not ecru, white. And
is it still white?
It is. Well, it is, except for the grout. Not the grout, but the tile is. So Paige is asking me, do I know my colors yet? Nope, hadn't figured it out yet, Paige. So I know for sure that I am not, and the tile's white and the countertops are white. No, I am not going with white. That is the worst to keep clean. It is.
No, our counters are the worst to keep clean. It is such an ugly, mismatched, marbly color. You can't see anything. If there's food there, you can't see it.
Oh, really? Well, I know I don't want to go with pure white. So it's going to be color of some kind. I just don't know what. I don't know. So we shall see when we go tomorrow to get everything picked out. So
I will tell you, with color theory, you probably don't want to go with a blue kitchen. Because even though they have the blue plate special, blue is the least appetizing color.
Well, right now I have yellows in there. The walls.
That's good.
They're like a buttercream. I think it's what they called the color, like a buttercream yellow. It's a pale yellow. No. More like the yellow that's kind of right there next to the brown, on top of the brown, or the, what is that? Nope, keep going. Over. Nope, other way. Down. Right there. There's, I think that's the yellow. No, the one on top of that that's yellow. It looks like that. I don't know if the camera's giving it the true color, but I've got that shade and then one shade lighter than that. So it's like a in my kitchen. And I really love the yellow.
Yellow is a good color.
I love the yellow in my kitchen. So something to go with that. I don't know what that's going to be. I don't know if I'm going to stick with tile on my floor. My daughter, they recently did their kitchen and they have laminate flooring and she loves it. So I'm going to check into that and see what that all involves. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to stick with, and a friend of mine told me when they built their house, I didn't know this existed, but there's an additive that they now they can put into the grout that keeps it from staining. Didn't know that existed. So if we do go the route of the tile again, I'm going to ask about that. So, but we'll see. Oh, yeah.
It happens. Yep.
Yep.
That's why McDonald's is red and yellow. It gets people in and out.
Wow. Oh, I didn't know that. Huh. That's pretty neat.
Also, you like pink? If you ever make a dessert and you put it on a pink plate, it will trick your brain that the dessert will be sweeter. Because pink, it makes you think of sweetness. So if you put a dessert that's like, seriously, try it sometime. Put it on a white plate. Put it on a pink plate. See if it tastes sweeter.
Yeah, I'm going to try. Paige, my appliances, I have all my stainless steel. My stove is a black stovetop and stainless steel. So my dishwasher and my refrigerator are black and stainless steel. My dishwasher black on the control and then stainless steel. My refrigerator is all stainless steel handles, and when you pull the drawers out, it's white on the inside, but it's got black lining around the doorways or whatever. So yeah, I love my stainless steel. So that's working around that. So.
You have black and yellow. You have a bumblebee kitchen?
I have a bumblebee kitchen. It doesn't look like a bumblebee, guys. So yeah.
Yes, but now no one will unsee it.
Yeah.
In their mind.
The only thing that won't be covered is I need a new sink. So that'll come out, which we've been pricing. We've known we needed a sink, and we've been pricing those anyway. So, yeah, new sink. So the homeowners, the insurance, it's covering flooring, counters, uppers and lower, cabinets, and countertops. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we're getting pretty much a whole new kitchen.
Okay, yes, I want to address 2 comments. Yes, green is a great color for a kitchen, but don't go too dark. Our friends went too dark and they regret it. But blue being a calming color is true, but you don't want it anywhere near food. because literally people would be in your kitchen and think your food tastes worse than it does. Just by sitting in your kitchen.
Are you saying that my food tastes bad?
No, of course not.
They would think that my food tastes worse than it does. Did you all hear that? Is she saying?
No.
I'm teasing. Ooh, navy and white.
My mom would love that.
That sounds pretty.
Just don't eat in there.
Heather, you might want to email me a picture of your kitchen if you don't mind. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. That would be pretty with your, yeah. I love my stainless steel. And we're thinking about, we have an island in the middle of our kitchen. And on the other end, we have this big, long 14-foot table, 2 chairs and benches along the long sides. Mm-hmm. So we're thinking about, over on the other side of the kitchen is a den. And we never use that room. So we're thinking about putting that long table in the den, making that a dining area, and then extending the island out and making it L-shaped, and putting bar stools on the end that comes out where the table was, and having bar stools right there. And if we do that, then on the opposite side of where the stools are, my friend, she flips houses. So she's got a warehouse. She's got a storage unit that has all these appliances in them for when she flips houses and stuff. And she has a gas range with the oven that fits down into the island, so that I might have a gas range on top of my island instead of having the stove. Oh. So she told me she'd make me a really good deal on it.
Would you prefer that?
I'm sorry?
Would you prefer that?
I would love that. I think I'd really like it. But it depends on if we go with the L-shaped island. If we don't go with the L-shape, then I don't want it. I think it'd be too small of an area. I don't know. But the thing of it is, when we go to get our cabinets, they will be able to take ideas that I share with them in the cabinets, and they put it in a computer program so I can actually look at it and see what it's going to look like. Until I can't picture it in my brain of what it's going to look like, but once I can see that visual of the screen and see it on computer, then I can go, oh, okay, well, that doesn't work there, so let's do this, So I'm excited about tomorrow. We'll see how it all works out. I have light cabinets, Paige, but I think I want to go a little bit. I don't want to go dark.
You don't want what we have.
Yeah, I don't want dark, but I do want to go a little bit darker than what we currently have. Yeah.
When we moved into this house, my mom didn't get to choose anything, and she would have changed, I think, everything about the kitchen.
Yeah.
The only thing she got to have her little soft sliders for the drawers. Mm-hmm. We'll have to show you that. You might want that because it's really nice, because then they don't slam.
Yes, I love that. I know what you're talking about.
And also, it comes out.
Yeah.
So it extends.
I want, since we're getting all new, depending on if it fits in budget, what I would love to have is they make you got your tall pantry, but then there's a little skinny piece that slides out, and all your spices line up in there.
I've seen that. Mm-hmm.
I would love to have that. And I would love to have, maybe they could put it maybe in the island. I would love to have in the island the drawers that slide out, that you put your mixers, your hand mixer and stuff on, because right now that's all on my countertops and it drives me nuts. Because I don't have anywhere to store it. Mm-hmm. But I would love to have those drawers that slide out where I can put my stand mixer and all that. That's what I'd like to have in there. So we'll see what they have and see what
those are so nice, because then you don't have to reach in the back and try and grab something. Yeah.
Mm-mm. So yeah. All of your cabinets have pullouts. Yep. My pantry has pull-out drawers, and I love it because I don't have to move 100 things to get to something in the back. I can pull the drawer out and it's right there. So I definitely am staying with the pull-out drawers. Paige just went to Pinterest and searched kitchen with yellow walls. Are you going to send me some pictures? Are you going to be my designer, Paige?
I think they all are. I think you're going to get some emails tonight.
I love it. Give me all the ideas, guys, because I am not a designer. And I found, because when my friend came over, I was like, okay, I'm thinking about this. And she goes, you really don't want to do that. And she'd tell me why.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think of that kind of stuff. I have no clue. So it's like, I need guidance.
Have y'all seen the video where Teresa gave her room tour? So you got to see her new office?
Mm-hmm. I didn't do it. My friend Shelly designed and reorganized this whole room, and it works so much better. It works so much better. So everything has a place, and it's within where if I'm working here, I can here, and it's just, everything's perfect. I love it.
I wish we could have flown her over here when you were done with her.
Yeah. She loves doing that stuff. She loves organizing, and yeah, that's her thing. She loves it.
I do too. I just run out of steam.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's why it still looks the way it does.
Interesting results. Oh. All right, Paige, you're going to have to share some pictures. Or send me links to the ones you're looking at. I need to look. Let's see.
So, on my channel, in July, I'm probably just going to have 2 videos a week. If I have other ones, they'll be like bonus, but I'm going to try and have 2. I will have the regular Monday ones that you are known to expect. Anything. And then we'll have the Thursday tutorials where we teach the back to basics. So,
yeah.
Cool. This Monday, I'm only having 1 video this week, by the way. I don't really have anything planned for like 4th of July or anything. So I'm just going to encourage y'all to like go out, be with your families, go to cookouts, go watch fireworks, and basically get away from your screens.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. We got some family stuff planned. So, yeah.
So I'll have a video on Monday, which is a lot of stuff about the companies I work for. All the different ones, including the Twice Your Cheap is going to have their summer shop open.
Oh,
so this has been confirmed. One of the items, this will be in the store.
Oh, how cute! Oh, ladybug! What all? Ladybug and
so it's a butterfly. This one's a butterfly. This one's a caterpillar. Hold on. Where'd he go?
My daughter, my middle daughter, when she was little, she couldn't say that. She'd say caterpillar.
Aww.
Caterpillar. Aww.
And then we have the snail. Look at that one.
Oh, so cute.
And the ladybug.
Aww.
And the reason that I kind of transitioned from what Teresa was saying is because it reminded me of the Clutterbug organizing styles. It's not exact, but that's exactly what this reminded me of.
Yep.
Got ladybug and butterfly. We just need to switch it out for a cricket and a bee, and then we'd be perfect. But I do have this bee.
There you go.
Aw, my mom fixed me chicken. Thank you.
Yeah, they Paige, they told me because of having to tear up the floor, they're gonna have to pull off all the baseboards, and they're probably gonna have to repaint the walls. So there is a possibility. I mean, I love my yellow, but I'm not open to just staying with that. There is a possibility I could change my mind on the yellow, but we shall see. We shall see.
Oh, so these are not the exact things the exact patterns that will be in there, but
1 second, look at this comment. Your local crocheter. She said, I'm a huge fan of both of y'all. Well, we're so glad you're here. Yay.
Are you subscribed to both of us? especially her.
You know, I'm doing the road to 2K. We're getting close, guys. I haven't even looked at my numbers since this morning. Or maybe I looked earlier. I can't remember.
I love.
Oh, look at the little bear. That's so cute. Those tins are amazing.
I love these.
1856. 1856. We are 144 away from 2000. And when we get to 1,860, I'm going to come on and do Chubby Bunny. So we're only 4 away from doing Chubby Bunny.
We also have the Trinity bag, which stands up on its own.
Those are so pretty.
This fits approximately 3 balls of yarn, your notions, your crochet hook, your pattern. There's even a little place back here where you can put that stuff if you want to. And this is the big one. This is called the Trinity. And then this one is the mini Trini for a small project like socks.
That's cute.
Look at that. And they come in all different kinds of patterns.
I love the cows. My daughter would love that.
So I love these. I think these are great little project bags. So we have stitch markers, there's tins, there's project bags. Of course, they have the beautiful hand-dyed yarn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes it really stinks to be allergic to that kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh.
And what are some of the new things? Oh, they've got the yarn carousel, which is really cool and different from others. I am so ashamed I did not mention this particular feature in my video. But not only does it strap around your wrist and you can like crochet and hold it, but also you can put it on the table and it spins.
Kind of like the Yarn Genie?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hold up. Wait, I'm just going to show you. I'm going to show
you. Yeah, let's see that. Because I love my Yarn Genie. Do you guys like the Highland cows? Because I think they're adorable. My daughter is obsessed with the Highland cows. Absolutely obsessed.
You have to show me her kitchen.
Oh, yeah. I should have taken a picture when I was there last week. And I didn't think about it.
So you put it on, you've seen this kind of design many times.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But get it off my wrist. Okay.
Oh, wow. So what does it have? It has something on the bottom that helps it to spin. It has okay.
Mm-hmm. So what you do is, you're pulling your yarn and you can just work from here and it can sit on your table.
That's awesome. 2-in-1. I love that.
That particular design I haven't seen other places, but I've seen this, obviously. We all have.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
But not that part.
That's cool.
This will be one of the things in the summer shop.
Mm-hmm.
Also, of course, we have the little Pamalama.
I love that.
So the ears make an I-cord, the neck and torso make a tassel, and then different parts of the body make different size pom-poms.
That is so neat. Hi, Chris.
And then, of course, their project keepers are just too stinking adorable. And we do not have bees. This is not the theme that's going to be in the shop. And I'll just tell you because, this is a small channel and I don't think they'll find out. The theme will be frogs. And they're really cute.
Aw, I love frogs.
So this with frogs.
Oh, that'll be too stinking cute.
And they've got some really cute, they've got a cute frog and ladybug tin.
I don't think I'd use it as a wrist thing, but I like the spinner option. Yep. Yep. I do too.
Yes,
Oh,
it
yes,
is.
Paige. Yep. Yep,
It is.
Paige. It's twice your cheap. Yep.
And
the Yarn Genie, this little gem right here.
This is one of the yarns. Oh yeah, that's the Yarn Genie.
That's the Yarn Genie, and I really like it. But I think I would really love that one from Twice Sheared Sheep too.
Well, and this one would be good, if you just have a little bit, you're just making something small.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're, working with like your scrap caked yarn or something. So here's some of the yarn.
That's pretty. I love those colors. So that's pretty.
I'm just going to tell you.
Okay. Shh, top secret, guys. Okay.
This comes out Monday.
Oh, okay.
And some of this is actually in their advertisement on their picture, so it's really not that big a secret. They literally sent out an email that if you wanted to see what was in the shop, you could just look.
Oh, well, okay.
So I'm just going to show you. Look.
Oh, I love them. That's so cute.
And here's some of the yarn.
Pretty.
The other side is more pink. This side is more green. The other side's more pink. But of course, hand-dyed yarn, can be anything. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Here's the ladybug tin. They've got it in small or large.
Oh, look at that cute ladybug.
And the froggy tin.
I love the frogs.
Dawn is the artist, by the way. Dawn, who is the founder of the company, she's the artist.
Oh, neat.
I know. I recently found that out. So I'm guessing y'all want to see more yarn. So here is the Color Story Confetti DK.
So pretty.
We also have...
Paige is recording her Decade Diva video tomorrow.
Wow.
You go, Paige.
This is the Molly Klein Yarns Sweet Sock Fingering Weight in the color Froggy.
Aw.
They're very frog heavy this summer.
Jaybird, just to let you know, if you comment Critter, CRITTER in the comments, Nightbot will post your link so everybody can check out your channel. And anybody else on here that wants to share their channel, just type in the word Critter and it'll pop up your link.
This one is super cute. This is the Buggy Mini Skeins 6 Mini Skein Fingering Weight Yarn Pack.
Oh, the Buggy Mini Skein. That's cute.
And then they kind of showed them with these.
Yep.
I think that's all the yarn. And then we have, here's the yarn to go. There's the yarn carousel. The design will be a sunflower for this shop.
Oh, I love sunflowers. That's pretty.
It will be a sunflower because it will go with the sunflower, where is it? Here it is. The row counter. So it'll go with that.
Oh, yeah. I like that. Michelle, it's okay that you haven't started. You needed to rest and listen to your doctors. You were a good girl. So, yeah, it's okay. You still have plenty of time to get a project done. So you're good.
They even have, go away. They even have little gift sets.
The yarn markers in a tin. That is neat. I love that.
And then there's another one that has the yarn carousel, a skein of yarn, and the row counter. This is the sunflower set.
Oh, that's pretty. Heather, I just got your pictures and gorgeous. That is a beautiful kitchen. Oh,
Teresa,
wow.
Did you get this one? I thought you got this one. This is the Alice in Wonderland set. Did you get that one?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yep, I love it. I did get that. So I love the curtains, Heather, in your kitchen. So pretty. Let me see. Hold on.
So here's my favorite thing. I was crazy skeptical about using nicer things for like project keepers and stitch markers and yeah.
Yeah, there's my Alice in Wonderland tin.
And so you know, and just like throwing a bunch of stuff in a bag instead of using a little tin or something. I was super skeptical. I just thought it was pretty and I was like, I'll use it once in a while. I am using those instead of the cheap stuff now.
Yeah.
So cute. Little Alice.
There's little Alice stitch marker. I was going to see. And then I've got all the little, I think there's like four of them. Yeah. Duh. Heart, diamond, club, spade.
Mm-hmm.
There's 4 of them. But the little, I'll just show you. Well, if I can get it to turn right.
It's a little card.
There's the ace of diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also the heart, club, diamond, and spade.
How do you feel about the melody clip? That's the little attachment at the top.
I'm sorry, the what?
How do you feel about the melody clip? That's the attachment at the top. That's what this little piece is called.
I love it.
Because it doesn't catch on your yarn.
No, it doesn't. And I like the stitch markers that clip, that close shut. But guys, this is so tight. It's not tight enough that you can't get it easily onto your yarn because it just pops right onto the yarn. But it's not going anywhere. It's not going to fall off. And I don't have to worry about trying to squeeze it to close it. I can just pick it up, put it where I need to. Take it off, put it where I need to. And it's super, super easy to use. I love it.
And if you use even tinier yarn, like if you use the really, really thin yarn, the cat clips are really nice.
Oh, okay.
So when I make stuff, like when I was doing the, I just had one. There he is. Okay. When I was making the little dwarves for Stacy.
Oh, yeah. Those are so cute.
When I was making the big strand, I was using the little cat clips because they're so thin.
Mm-hmm.
So I was getting those in and out all the other time. They literally look like cats. Hold on. Where are my cat clips? 1 second.
I don't have any of the cat clips, but I know what you're talking about.
I can send you any yet. Sorry.
Michelle said, I think you should use your good stuff. Enjoy it. You're creating for fun. Yep.
Another tin. This is my butterfly tin.
Hey, Shannon, I'm going to step out just for a second.
Okay.
And I'll be right back. It won't be just a minute. I'll let you go ahead and keep sharing. I'll be right back.
Sure. So this is the tin divider you can get for the tins too. And I separate all my little stuff. So these are the cat clips. You can get them in metal or clay. Come on. There we go. And they look like little kitties. See? And you use the ears to kind of stick in place. So they come in fun, bright colors or the gold. I actually prefer the gold, but that's just me. And you just, here's Dobby. You just stick it in your stitch. And then so it doesn't go anywhere, you use the ears to stick inside your piece. Like that.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. So I know that they make the round ones, you've seen that just like these all over the place. But these little ears actually do something. They help stick in your stitches so it doesn't move.
Oh, that's neat.
So it's not just cute, it's also functional.
Okay, I'm reading what Paige put on here. Teresa needs twice your sheet sloth mode mug from last Christmas. I don't use mine. If you don't have one,
send it to her. Send it to her. It's so cute.
I would love. Oh, Paige, I would love it.
Yeah, I unboxed that last year.
What?
It's so cute.
What?
It's like it's a little mug, and it has a cute little sloth. It's from our theme last year was fuzzy critters, I think.
I don't have one, Paige, but I would sure love it. That is so sweet of you. All right, Lori typed in. Lori shared her link.
Paige, did you get this year's advent calendar yet? You can still use the discount. This year is Storybook Wonder.
Mm-hmm. Heather, I have got to get the dividers for my tins. I have yet to do that, and I need those dividers.
Please use my link.
Mm-hmm. You should put that in the chat if you haven't already.
I can. I mean, some of this stuff you can't get till Monday, but yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, some of the stuff you can't get till Monday, but I can still put the link. I highly recommend the advent calendar. I know it's pricey, but it's the best one you're going to find. Like, spoiler,
it's nice.
Or gift or garbage, that's going to be my favorite one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I love the dividers. See?
Yep, I've got to do because mine are in there just all mixed everywhere. So,
but this is so cool. Okay, this is gonna get noisy. Hold on. Say you are throwing this in your project bag, and then you hit a bumpy road or something. Everybody stayed where they should.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I love it.
I love this company.
Can you tell, guys? Can you tell?
Not only are their products good, but they're good people. First of all your products are a lifetime guarantee. If something happens, if something breaks, if something goes wrong, they will work on to either fix it or replace it.
That's awesome.
They treat their employees incredibly well. That's why you don't see very many twice-shirred sheep ambassadors, because they're super picky. You can't just be an ambassador like all these other people who you can just be affiliates for. Mm-hmm. It is a lot of work, but it's worth it. Because they actually, unlike the larger companies who can afford to do this, this is a small shop, and they send their affiliates things. Like, here, please try this. Unlike certain shops that make you pay for stuff.
Still, you have instead of having to pay for it and then show. Yeah.
You were just about to ask me to shake it.
He was.
This is so great for travel. Because it's not going to go anywhere. And this didn't come in it, but look, guys, I could fit a needle in here with the divider. See, here's my needle. It's right there.
Yeah.
And if you don't use the divider, you can fit a small thing of foldable scissors in here.
Oh, okay.
I love it. And they're so cute. The designs are so cute.
That little teddy bear is adorable.
I know.
So cute.
So precious. So our theme for our summer box was teddy bear picnic. As you can see, there's a teddy bear having his own picnic.
Yeah. That's so cute. What is he eating? Has he got a honeycomb in his hand, or is that?
Yeah, he's sucking on a honeycomb.
Sucking on. Oh, that's so cute.
Looks like he has a little ladybug friend and some bees that are very interested in what he's doing.
Yep.
And then, oh my gosh, I just can't get over the stitch markers they sent us. Like, what?
Yeah, they're so cute.
And then the one that everybody says looks like Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, it does. I love Winnie the Pooh.
Me too.
That was my favorite when I was little, and my mom, when my mom was expecting, I begged her. I said, "If it's a little boy, Mommy, I want you to name him Christopher Robin." I begged her to name it Christopher Robin.
Oh, this one, Heather, it's dragonflies, not butterflies.
Cute.
Yeah, this print isn't in the shop because it was exclusive for our box. Because, you know, unlike other companies, they actually take exclusive, like, legitimately. Thank you. So if you didn't get the box, you don't get this print, but they have these bags. And these bags are awesome. I'm going to get one for my aunt this year. She needs one for her knitting. The other one they had, this one with the cows. Oh wait, I might know what she means. Hold on.
Okay. The other one they had before. I'm trying to think what that was. Have you all heard about Heather? I'll just do a plug for Heather from Strings and Threads. She's doing an advent where it's a mystery advent, and for the first 24 days in December, she's giving you a clue each day to add on to make a project. And so I'm really excited about what she's doing. Littlefoot, aw. She said it was flowers, not butterflies.
Okay. I have this one, which was the watercolor one we got for spring. This is the mini Trini. I have the puppies and kitties, which you could get for a while. It's sold out though.
So cute.
And yes, that's a
Yorkie. Yep.
And they have the one with moths. Hold on. These are the designs that you can get right now. Maybe she means the flower one on top.
Oh, look at the gnomes. Cute.
So I don't know if any of those are the ones you meant. Here's another tin design, by the way. They don't just go vertical, they also go horizontal. This is Heidi. It went with our Misty Mountains theme. And I am about to show a short on this, but these were for knitting, and I turned them into crochet stitch markers because all I did was add a lobster clasp.
Oh, I like those.
So originally it was this loop, and I just added the jump ring and the lobster clasp, and now crocheters can use it.
Neat.
Well, they're so pretty. I wanted to be able to use it. And then also we got our row counter, which this one has a moth on it, but they're all different designs. So many. I have a video how to use this. I know it looks like something that only knitters use, but actually crocheters can use it too. And then Teresa loves her, what was it? Wrong side, right side? Is that the one you
Yes, it's stitch markers, and one of them has an R. It's a little circle with an R, and one has a W. So if you're working on something and you can't, it's hard to tell which side is the right side or wrong. Or, I mean, if it looks the same,
Mm-hmm.
And you can't tell between. You can put the stitch markers on each side to tell which, and remind yourself of which side is the right side and which side is the wrong side. Love that.
They also have increase and decrease.
Yep, and I use that too. I did that one when I was making, I can't say what I was making exactly, but it was a blanket, a corner to corner blanket. And I used the increase and decrease good night, to mark. So I'd remember, this is my increase part, this is my decrease side. Yeah, I love those.
Those are really good too. I like those a lot. So this shop has all different kinds of things that you don't think about. They also have, Teresa, mine is upstairs. Do you have your planner?
Oh yeah, I've got it right here.
They also have this really nifty planner specifically for projects.
Yeah, well, I took this off, but I'll have to show them what this is. But this is it.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cute. The little sheepies on it. But it has, when you open it, you've got a big pocket right here on the side. And then there's graph paper in here. And quite a few sheets of graph paper. There's blank, just plain white paper in here. And then you've got, well, I had it upside down, but let me turn it around. You have pages where you can put in your projects you're working on. And the name of the project, designer. Let's see, it says purchased. If it's a pattern, where did you purchase the pattern? From what store? When did you start and when did you finish? And you can even put a photo of your finished project, and then any notes, what I want to remember about this project. You can write that in there. So those pages, and the pages have on the other side, you can put like the yarn you used, and it's all the yarn details, what brand you use, the name of it, colorway, all of that.
So the holes are for you to get a hole punch and you put a little yarn scrap.
Yeah, you can put your yarn pieces on there, and there's a pocket, pretty good size pocket. It opens up, and you put your labels in there. Yep. There's several sheets of those. And correct me if I'm wrong, but can you order refills for these?
You can.
You can. That's what I thought. And then there's clear plastic pages that you can slide your patterns into. And you can take this and let me see. Let me get this.
Or your inspiration photos.
Photos. But you can take your little snap and snap it this way where it stands up on your table. And if you have your pattern in here and then it has this band, you can put your band around it like this and slide it down. Well, I can't see what I'm doing.
It goes around just one side.
Yeah, I'm going to put it just to show you. But then you can slide your band up and down to mark which row you're on and keep track of the row you're on in your pattern.
Is that not cool? What a great design.
And this side of the planner has another pocket, but then there's also these little pockets here. So, yeah.
And that was originally designed for knitting needles, but you can also use crochet hooks there, obviously.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. I love it.
And your scissors, if they're skinny.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
It is. It's so cool. I'm telling you, Twice Sheared Sheep has stuff other companies don't.
They really do.
I love it. I mean, how many companies have notion bags that stand up by themselves? How many companies have row counters for crochet? How many companies have beautiful tins with tin dividers that help you sort your stuff?
Yep. I think she likes Twice Sheared Sheep. What do y'all think?
I love this company.
Yeah, it's great.
So I could work for them, and now I do, and now I find myself pretty much just using their products, and life couldn't be better. And they are working on stuff that I am not allowed to talk about, but they are working on some mega cool stuff for next year.
Oh, wow. Can't wait to hear about all that.
I can't tell you that. Sorry.
I know.
There's some stuff I can tell you,
Okay.
some stuff I can't. And
It's
then
okay.
Lexi, were you here for this one? So normally you've seen these, you carry them on your wrist or whatever, and you can travel with your little cake of yarn. But this particular one has a little sneaky extra design. You can set it on a table. I'll just use a book. And it spins. So that you can like pull your yarn and work on a table.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Love this thing. This is called the carousel. It's also called Yarn to Go. Why it has two names, don't ask me.
Hi, Becca.
Yay! Okay, so my mother figured this out.
Okay.
I work for Twice Sheared Sheep. And it was meant to be because look at the letters of my name. The
Spinny Stitcher. There you go. It was in the cards. Yes, I saw that one. I'm going to be needing one of those as soon as I figure out how to walk and crochet. I love that, Lexi.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, I can finally talk about this. Wait, I have to make sure I get the date right before I say it out loud.
Okay.
Also, I will tell you, I can't tell you details because confidentiality, but Twice Sheared Sheep has the coolest sale in November. It is not a Black Friday sale. It is for several days. Each day has a different deal. It's so cool.
Huh.
I love it.
Yeah.
Except, let me put it this way. I love the deals. Don't love making those videos, but because there's so many.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I think I wrote down the time in this one. I did. Okay. Everyone mark your calendars. Everyone mark your calendars. July 11th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on my channel. I get to interview my amigurumi hero. Megan Kreiner is coming to be interviewed on my channel.
Yay!
You don't know who Megan Kreiner is? Shame on you. No, I'm kidding. Maybe you're new to crochet. It's fine. Megan Kreiner was one of the original amigurumi artists. She has been doing this a long time. She was one of the first ones to really push amigurumi as a craft. It is so cool that she said yes.
Wow.
Not only that, she said
yes for that one
twice. She said yes twice because I had to take an antibiotic that I was not expecting because I got an infection. Yay, fun. Earlier this year. I was supposed to interview her in March. And she was so sweet. She was like, oh, you are fine. Take your time. We'll reschedule it. So we finally rescheduled it for July 11th. It is going to be so fun because I have some really important questions to ask her that I've never gotten to ask anybody. Like, what is it like working with Thunder Bay Press? She already knows I'm going to ask her that, by the way. I already told her. I was like, I have to know. And she goes, yeah, I've worked with them a couple times. What does that mean? I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe she'll say a little more on the live. I don't know. Hi, Kathy.
But I am so excited. I think every book this woman wrote. So it all started with what?
A signed book.
Yes. So it all started with I made a video about one of her books, and she saw it, and she emailed me, and she's like, I love that you love my books. Oh, I know. How about I send you one?
Sure.
And then the one she was going to send me, I said, oh, I'm so sorry. I have that one. And she goes, oh, well, here's my shop. Which one don't you have?
Mm-hmm.
Believe me, it was a minuscule list. But I was like, well, there's a couple I don't have. And she goes, okay, I'll send both. And then I was like, well, would you mind signing them? Okay, not only did she sign them, but when I got them, she drew pictures. She drew illustrations.
Yep.
It was so fun. Yep. And so, so she sent me Happy Mail. That's a video that you can watch on my channel. And how she signed it was so cute. And then she agreed to an interview on my channel.
That's awesome. That is awesome, Shannon.
So cool. Not only that, but this fall and summer, I have so many interviews lined up with all of these fabulous designers. And you've heard of all of them. I can't believe some of them said yes. They're huge.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great, Shannon. I'm so happy for you. That's going to be awesome.
I am so excited. I know that other channels do this, but when a big, big designer says yes to a tiny channel, that's when I know this is the kind of designer that I want to get their patterns. I want to follow them on Instagram. This is the kind of designer that likes people.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, they don't care about pushing their name and stuff like that. Although I told them, absolutely, push your stuff. Push your stuff. I am also going to have a advent calendar seller on my channel talk about their yarn advent calendar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I think I will be the first channel to actually be able to talk about their advent calendar. So will there be a link in the description box during the live where you can buy the advent calendar? Oh, heck yes. And they were really excited. They were like, hey, I said, hey, do you want to come and talk about the advent calendar? And like, oh, like advertise? I said, yeah. And they said, yes. So
yeah. Cool.
So excited. I will tell you a couple of names. I have Sweet Oddity Art. And yes, she is my friend. Her name is Caroline. So you've seen her designs. You recognize her style. She's been in books. She's got a huge Etsy store. She's so sweet and makes a lot of her patterns free on Ravelry. She's kind of the spooky cute vibe. She has made Frankenweenie and Persephone, the two dogs from Tim Burton's Frankenweenie that I want to make so badly. And they're free on Ravelry right now. She made them free. Go get the pattern because
okay.
Yeah, it's so great. I have had that sitting in my library for years.
And it's what's the name of her? What's her Ravelry store?
Sweet Oddity Art Crochet.
Sweet Oddity Art. Crochet.
I also have from I think the Philippines. I have Pocket Yarnlings.
Oh, yay! Yeah.
So that one, you guys may not actually be able to be there live because we have huge time differences. And so it'll probably be like in the middle of the night.
Oh, okay.
But everyone watch the replay.
Yeah. Yeah. I will definitely do that.
And I also have Nicole. You're Nicole.
My Nicole. Yeah. Nicole Riley. She's awesome. Yeah. That'll be a great one.
I also have Mishi. She's not a designer, but I wanted her to come on because she's super fun. And that's the other thing. If you guys are small channels and you want to push your channel, contact me. We could set you up for an interview, and then more people will see you.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Ugh.
So I'm excited to do that because honestly, y'all, it's getting harder and harder for me to make things. Like having so many things that I have to have made for this channel is really getting to my body physically. And so I've even changed how I do Tim Burton Tuesday this year. So it will be different. Hopefully you'll still enjoy it, but it will be different because I just don't have the stamina.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am spending July. The reason that I am basically only doing 2 videos in July, you have a lot to watch still, but is because I don't plan on doing anything live. I plan to do like the first 2 weeks of July is me editing and uploading all of those, because in July I have to work on Decade Divas and my secret project with one of the Disney crafters that actually said yes to a collaboration with me. There's no way I'm not doing it.
Right. No, you have to do that one.
So those are 2 huge things that are happening this summer, and I've got to be able to do it, and I've got to be able to do it right.
Yeah.
So I can only push my body so far.
Yeah.
My plan originally was to do more tutorials and stuff, but I just don't think that's going to happen. Not this year anyway.
Yeah. You got to pace yourself. You got to take it easy. You got to,
I don't know.
Kind of stepping back a little.
Do you mind if I mention it on here?
No.
So I went to the doctor on Wednesday. They did a bunch of tests, and chances are they're not going to find anything, because I am like 99% sure my biggest problem is severe inflammation. Everywhere.
Oh no.
It makes a lot of sense. And my nerves and muscles are worn out constantly. It's just a mess inside there. And I have been basically feeling like I have a mini flu since January.
Oh.
And nothing
you've had it rough.
Nothing I do will get rid of it.
I would want to ask her how to get over the worry of pattern theft. It's a lot of hard work to design, so having it stolen would be. That is my biggest worry too, Paige, with wanting to design. And maybe that's why it's taken me so long to get going on these baby blankets, because I'm going to put a lot of work into these, and for somebody to run off and steal my ideas. Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I can ask her that though. Definitely. So I've had to make a lot of changes to the channel. Like, I won't be as, I'm still crochet heavy, yes, but I won't be as active with crochet on my channel, I don't think, for a while.
Yeah.
So you'll have more things like Film Fridays, and in the fall you'll have like Bake With Me, and December is not going to be heavy with content, I don't think, but November will, because I've got 4, 5. The advent calendars just keep coming, y'all. I'm reviewing all the ones I can find. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Those of you who like gift or garbage, you're welcome. Because
we are. Is it the next live? No, that's not till.
What?
When we do our fun thing we're going to do on the live. That's not till
Reindeer Games?
Yeah, that's not till the second live in July, right?
24th.
Yeah. I can tell about that. July 24th for Shannon and I's live, we're going to do a thing called Reindeer Games. And we think that's going to be fun, because we're going to do stuff like who can do the most chains in a minute. And then we're going to between the two of us, we're going to do it together on the screen live. Who can chain the most chains who can do the most chains in a minute? Who can make the quickest 4 or 5 whatever round granny square? Stuff like that. So we're going to do a little competition. And you guys could do it along with us, like when we do the square or the chain. You could time yourself for a minute and then put in the comments, how many did you do? we can have a little fun competition with it.
Mama said that we should even have them pick sides.
Oh, who do you think's going to win? Mm-hmm. Yeah. That would be fun. So we're going to do that for the live on the 24th.
Yeah.
Of July.
Yeah. But y'all, you have no idea. I came up with an advertisement for this, and Teresa thought it was hilarious. So if nothing else, watch the commercial.
Yeah, it'll be great.
I think it's going to be funny.
Yeah, it's going to be good. You guys are going to love it. Yeah, I want to get more. I want to try and come up with shorts that I can do that have some humor in it. So we'll see what happens.
There are channels that just do shorts, and they do extremely well.
Yep. I mean, I haven't seen anybody yet do one. But after our Wednesday live for Battle of the Stitches, Thomas was telling us that he used raffia yarn for his bag.
Oh, I'm filming that after this.
Oh, are you good? Mm-hmm. You're supposed to roll your R when you say raffia. And it's not a like with your tongue in the front. You're supposed to use the back of your throat, and it's supposed to sound almost like a tiger. Like you're supposed to be going, raffia. And so he said, he challenged, and we put it out there, and I put my short out there the other day. I challenged you guys to do your best R roll and put it in a short, and I'm still waiting to see some. So, challenge put out there again.
Well, to be fair, you put it out yesterday. I mean, give people a chance.
Was it yes? Oh, it was yesterday. Yeah. So that's true. That is true.
It hasn't even been 24 hours.
I just jumped on it real fast and did it. So I'm still watching for you guys to put yours out there.
What's the hashtag? Tiger Growl?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I put on mine was Tiger Growl.
Do we want to call it like the Tiger Growl Challenge? Because if you call it something challenge, people will do it.
Yeah, we could do that. The Tiger Growl Challenge. Yeah.
You heard of the earthing movie? It talks about how grounding reduces inflammation. Oh.
Yeah, I've heard about that. It has, I had a friend of mine that does reflexology, and she came to our last homemakers meeting and was talking about it. And she said that because we wear, used to, before shoes were invented, everybody went barefoot and they didn't have any of these problems. And that's because walking on the earth, it does that natural pressure points and reflexology.
Mm-hmm. And I'm looking something up. Keep going.
And that's why we have all these. She said we need to walk barefoot more often because that's why we have all these issues.
Hold on.
Oh,
I'll find it.
Yep, you're right, Paige. It does. It's something with that. I've heard of that.
Ah, she put the shop under her name. That's why.
Okay. What
Here
is
we go. There she is.
Carolyn Brody.
And if you hit advanced search and then you select the things on the side for free, there they are.
Okay.
Ooh, she's got some new ones. Fun. And then here's the one for Sparky and Persephone. That I just think is too cute.
Me too, Alex. If I don't need to wear shoes, I don't wear them. I hate wearing shoes. I would rather go barefoot. And as soon as I walk into my house, if I go somewhere, as soon as I get home, that's the first thing. I kick off my shoes as soon as I walk in the door.
I live in socks. You cannot walk barefoot in this house. No.
Mm-hmm. No.
You cannot. We have too many different floor textures, and I have the nerve pain in my feet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I just dropped. There it is.
Thank you. Yes, Heather. Yes, exactly.
Oh, nope. I don't do socks. Now, except in the wintertime. When it's cold, I will put socks on. But right now, in the summer, as hot as it is, no. I can't stand to have socks on my feet because I just get too hot.
Oh,
but I will in the wintertime.
Teresa, that is the one tutorial I might do this year. I might finally do my slippers.
Oh, yeah. Please do. That would be great.
Showing you guys how to measure your foot. So you know, yeah.
Yep.
I might do that one. Oh, that's nice.
Textures of floors give me the ick.
Well, and you live with
that would be nice, Lexi. Yep. I just can't. I get too hot wearing them. I just can't wear them.
Oh, wait. So I have an important question for the audience.
Okay.
You see the shirts we're wearing? What if Teresa made this shirt a tote bag in her shop? Like for projects. Would y'all buy it?
So many crumbs on my floors. What did I do with my... Oh, there it is. Would you buy it? You'd have the Critter and Spoonie Live on the front and all the wording on the other side of the bag. Michelle said she would.
Can you see any
all
of
right.
it?
I need to get designing.
Teresa, can they see any of it?
They can see like 4 of them up by your shoulder, but that's it. So see, there's a measuring tape on there. There's a yarn ball with a needle in it. There's cables. Let's see. I can't read it because it's crinkled up. What's the one with trees? LOL. Lean back towards your camera just a little bit. Street. The S came off your shirt. Miracle on 34th Street. Becca said she would absolutely buy it. You can never have too many project bags. Said Becca said you'd buy it. Michelle said that. Paige said Notions pouch.
That's a cute idea.
That's a good idea. We could put it on a Notions pouch. Cool. All right. I'm going to have to work on that.
We should even
right, Michelle. You can never have too many Notion bags. You're exactly right.
You could even sneak in new ones.
I'm sorry?
You could even sneak in like new ones. See if anyone notices.
I got on my is it called Spread Shop that's through YouTube? Anyway, the shop I'm using with my things, and I tried to get on there the other day because I still have my little chipmunk on there. And I wanted to take everything out. That's why you haven't seen my shop listed under my videos. I'm trying to update it. I tried to take that off and put the sloth logo on. There's Sid. Tried to put the sloth logo on, and it won't update it with the new logo. So Heather from Strings and Threads, I was talking to her, and she told me there's a couple of things you have to do. So I'm going to get on it again. Maybe this weekend. I can't tomorrow because we got a lot tomorrow, but I'm going to try and figure out how to update that with my sloth logo. So I'm having issues with it, but I'm hoping to get it up and running before too long.
You mean like this big, Michelle? I mean, this is fairly good size, but it's still small.
You
can fit a hook in there.
Especially if the Notion bag is big enough for a hook. I leave my hook in the bag. So, yeah. Yep, she said, yeah.
Oh,
okay. There's a project for you to work on.
Also, we are not allowed to say anything except that this is coming. But Fire has stuff coming. Like a lot of stuff.
Yes, there's a lot coming. Yep.
Coming this summer. So look out for that. But right now, if you want to get their firecracker crochet hooks, those are you have one, right? Yeah. Is yours an oops?
Mine was an oops.
Yeah, because there's supposed to be more white in the middle.
Because there's supposed to be, the red just abruptly stops. It's not swirled in, but you get the idea. You get the idea of what color they are.
So fun.
But I love it. 4th of July. Woohoo.
So Teresa has an Fire link in her description box.
Yep.
And I think they still have the azalea. I think that's still around.
I think so. Let me look.
Couple of sizes.
Let me take a look and see.
And then there's new stuff coming.
Yeah.
Really soon. Kind of wondering when they're gonna ship mine, but okay.
Let's see. The azalea hook, it looks like the 4.5, 6, 6.5, 7, 8, and 10.
Wow.
So there's still a few. It's still showing those available. So
a lot more sizes than I thought.
Six sizes that they're still showing available on the azaleas. So yeah. And let's see, the firecracker. Let me check the numbers on that one.
I think they still have quite a few of that one.
Yeah, on that one, ooh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. I didn't click the right thing. There's quite a few left of that one too. Well, all sizes except for 4.0. Okay. There's no the 4 millimeter has sold out, but the other sizes are still available. So, and they don't have it available in a full set. So you have to order just individual sizes. So, and there's free shipping if you order $65 or more.
Yep.
So. Okay. A tote bag. Okay. Katie Lou said she would probably buy a tote bag. Okay, I'm going to have to get on that. I'm going to have to start designing and get that put up there. Hopefully, before too much longer, I can get my whatever kink I'm hitting on this shop, I can get it worked out to have all that stuff up there.
Hey, I want to ask you.
Okay.
Why did you have a squirrel and then why did you switch to a sloth?
Well, because when I first set up my YouTube for crochet, the name Critter, why I keep doing that. I can't get the right side. The reason I call it Critters Crochet is because that's the nickname I was given in high school.
Yes.
And I just thought critter, and the first thing that I thought of was a squirrel. That's the first animal that popped into my head when I said critter, when I thought critter. And so that's why I put it on there. Well, then I'm trying to think what made me switch to sloth.
Because I would have thought koala.
I kind of thought of that too, but look at that sweet little face. Look at that cutie little face on that sloth. And I went on a mission trip to Costa Rica. Oh man, that's been 15 years. It's been a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to actually hold a sloth while I was there. And I fell in love with them. I fell in love with the sloth. It was a little baby when it was so cute. I fell in love with them. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going with the sloth because they're so cute. And that's what I did. I just switched over to sloth. So that's why. That's kind of how it happened.
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous.
You're going to be great, Alex. You guys please watch that live because Alex is such a neat person and you're going to learn a lot from her. Alex, I just know you're going to do a great job on Battle of the Stitches. So I'm excited for your interview. Woo, Heather's on it. My phone doesn't do.
Oh, come on.
She did that earlier, guys, and it was confetti. Now it's doing
I'm trying for confetti.
Don't bend your fingers and just do this. See what? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. So she's doing better than me. I've got a lot going on with my mom and all kinds of stuff. So things have just been nuts here the last few days. But I've got to email Nova and get her scheduled for a live because I'm interviewing Nova Gnome. Yay! So excited.
That could be interesting. Her schedule is kind of weird like mine. So.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Don't be nervous, though. Just remember that the person that's talking to you, they want you to succeed.
Right.
Always think about the fact that they want you to succeed, and they're not going to who's interviewing you. They're not going to put you on the spot. Or
no, Heather won't do that. No. Yeah, Heather's not going to do that. She won't do anything that'll embarrass you or make you uncomfortable or anything like that. She's awesome. I've got to stop doing that. And I think it's because I see Alex in Helix. And I keep wanting to say Alex instead of Lexi. So Lexi, I am so sorry. I apologize. I'm so sorry. I try to remember Lexi, but it comes out Alex every time.
Well, just keep going. Alex is. Just keep going.
Alexis, I meant. Yeah. Yeah, she will not ask you to reveal your most embarrassing moment. No, she will not.
Unless you want to, because apparently on my channel, I just leave in all the bloopers now.
And she turns them into an intro video.
Yeah.
Yeah. But everybody loves our intro video, video. So, hey, it works.
Mm-hmm. Teresa actually asked me to design one for her.
Mm-hmm. For her channel. I did. Yep. So Lexi or Lex is either one's good. Okay. I will remember that. Well, guys, we've been on for 2.5 hours and I never edit. You get me raw. Yeah, I'm kind of that way. I edit very little. So just my YouTube experience this far has been wild. I love watching your videos, Lexi. I think they're great. I love watching your videos. So I think you're doing a good job. So anyway, I'm starting to feel my eyes get heavy. And my husband and I have a big day tomorrow picking out countertop and flooring. So I think I need to get off here and, get some rest before tomorrow. So
I don't know what words are. It's time.
I can't. I'm really starting to. It's starting to happen. So thank you guys so much for joining in on the live tonight. I would love it. Oh yeah, I'm going to be showing lots of pictures, Lexi. Lots of pictures. So I would love it if after this live, if you guys would share this video out.
Share.
You can put it on your, if you're a content creator, I would love it if you would share this live out on your posts, on your channels, put it in your community tabs and share it out so more people will see it. And yeah, like I said, I've got a blanket and I've got a box of goodies over here that's still waiting to go to somebody, to 2 different people. I want to do the giveaway. And so any help you can give to get this channel to 2,000 would be amazing. So thank you guys so much. Love you all. And we will see you in the next video. Bye. You guys have a great night. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.